what's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome to TNA Wrestling Review, where it comes to me covering TNA Slammiversary from July 20th, 2024 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, in the Verdun Auditorium, with the attendance of 4,100 fans in attendance. So, let's not waste any time, folks. Let's get right into the show. First off, there were 5 pre-show matches. Believe it or not, the first pre-show match they had was 4 pre-show matches, because one match was a dark match. So one dark match they had was some 20-man battle royal. They had 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Wow, what a battle royal it was for a 5-minute match. Must have been some quick eliminations going on, but anyways, but the winner was someone named Carl Ledog. I don't know. He eliminated someone named Zach Patterson. It was a dark match, so who cares? And probably didn't mean anything anyways. But pre-show match actually means something, because Tasha Steelz defeated Fabi Apache. Yeah, Fabi Apache. Sometimes I get her last name wrong, mixed up in her right. She's a native Mexican. For her heritage of being Native American and being Mexican. Giselle Shaw and Saya Brookside. It was a 4-way match, lasted 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Didn't see the match, but Tasha Steelz won. Kushida defeated Red Swan, 6 minutes and 45 seconds by submission. Didn't see the match either. And then finally but I remember that they did show highlights of this match. The Militias, Alicia Edwards and Master Simifish, defending the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship, 8 minutes and 45 seconds against Spitfire, Danny Luna, and Jody Dredd. So, and then we got this match also. They also show highlights of this one too on the show, which there was Eric Young defeating Hammerstone at 5 minutes and 25 seconds. And there you go, folks. That was your pre-show match. Now let's get to the main call. The main card, I meant to say. Your big match was Broken Matt Hardy versus JDC, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And match itself, I didn't really care for the match that much, but it was a program building up when it comes to JDC, making the Hardys a life of living hell. And that's basically what it was. Jeff Hardy was taken out by JDC. Rebby Hardy was taken out by JDC. And this led to Booker Matt Hardy having a match against JDC, and they had a match, and Booker Matt Hardy got revenge. He got redemption. He got retaliation from one of the system. Well, who's an honorary member of who's an honorary system member, who's not really part of the system yet, because he got to prove himself. And this was not a good start by the way. But he ends up later on proving his worthy to be part of the system. ABC, Chris Bay. ABC when it comes to Ace Austin, and then we can say Chris Bay. But there were no contenders to face the system, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, for the TNA World Tag Team Championship, 60 minutes and 50 seconds, in a very good match, with ABC winning. And also, it was not there too, by the way. But ABC won, and they became the new TNA World Tag Team Champions, until they lost it later on, which is why we see the system still with the tag team goals with them. And it's going to lead to Battle for Glory, which we'll get to. When it comes to what's going to be the match that's going to happen for Battle for Glory. But Max Santana versus Jake Something, 11 minutes and 40 seconds. It was a pretty decent match with Max Santana winning, and Jake Something is still continuing on with downward spiral of losing matches, which it will lead to him eventually turn heel, which he did. The Rascals, which it was Trey Miguel, Wes Lee, and Zachary Wentz. And this is where the Rascals ends up being a babyface, because Wes Lee is not with them. So yeah, the Rascals are back together until they were back together, because what Wesley did. You can say on their MSK in a way, because they went up against TNA, with NXT feel, Wesley in the mix of it with the Rascals. They went against NXT's of the No Quarter Catch Crew, which it was Charlie Dempsey, Miles Bourne, and Tevon Heights, I think that's his name. But it was a 6-minute tag team match, 14 minutes and 10 seconds it lasted. Pretty good match with the Rascals winning. It's like the Rascals never lost a beat. PCO defeated AJ Francis with Rich Swann, Smoke DJ. Wait, DJ. I meant Smoke DZA. I meant to say, and Josh Bishop there. Basically switching with First Class. It was a Montreal street fight for the TNA Digital Media Championship, and which the Digital Media Championship was held by AJ Francis, and also the Canadian International Heavyweight Championship was also held by AJ Francis as well. Basically, both titles on the line. 13 minutes and 45 seconds. I don't remember much of the match. I remember there were weapons in the match, though. I remember that AJ Francis had the best performance there. That's all there is to it. He apparently looked a better performer in the match against PCO more so. But all I remember is that PCO won, and he won both belts. So, Jordynne Grace defended her TNA Knockouts World Championship 12 minutes and 10 seconds by defeating Trash by Elegance, being accompanied by her personal concierge. I remember her concierge was being chased away by Rosemary. That's all I remember from that. And also I remember here is that Trash by Elegance at some points was sloppy and terrible, which is no surprise because she's garbage. And Jordynne Grace wins, which I was worried by the way that at the time, like, oh no, they're gonna have Jordynne Grace pull over this trash, but they didn't do it, so which I'm happy for. TNA X Division Championship. Mike Bailey versus the TNA X Division Champion Mustafa Ali, with Campaign Singh at ringside. 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Good match, and good thing. They added some elements when it comes to the Montreal Screwjob here, because El Hertner was there. Because a referee was taken out. There was some ref bump that happened, and there was a lot of shenanigans that was going on too and all. But the match was good too, and it ends up being entertaining at the same time. So El Hertner came out, who was long retired, by the way, and he came out of retirement just to do another Montreal Screwjob. People cannot let go of this, by the way. The whole Montreal Screwjob thing. It's one of the most being a dead horse story ever, where people always keep bringing it up. Like, was it a work? Was it not a work? And all that. It's an ongoing thing that's been going on for years. It is never gonna die. It's never gonna end. It's always gonna come back to that. And this was no different. Hertner was gonna do a screw job, but refused to. So now he's having a conscience of what comes to it. So basically, Hertner did call the match down the middle, and in the end, it was Mike Bailey winning the X Division Championship, and there you go. And Hertner got redemption. He got some closure finally, and the Montreal crowds were hyped for him. They knew what they were doing, and the crowds they also what they were doing at the time too. So they played along, which was good. Thirsty. So there you go. Main event time. It was a 6-way elimination match for the TNA World Championship. So we have Nick Nemeth versus the TNA World Champion coming in, Moose versus Josh Alexander versus Steve Macklin versus Frankie Kazarian versus Joel Hendry. And 30 minutes and 55 seconds. I think I already mentioned that, right? But just in case I didn't, there you go. Oh, before I do move on, maybe at least mention the names that were in this battle royal. You had someone named Stan Francisco, Kevin Gray, Jason Gray. I'm assuming they're brothers. Who knows? Steve Ace, Joey Valentine, Joey Valentine, whatever. Frankie Mack, the Green Phantom. I'm afraid to look how he looks. Oh, they're not showing how he looks. Okay, but he's Canadian, so who cares? Marcus's wild card. His name is a wild card. Eric Mastrocola. Xavier. Whatever. Chase Ironside. Masters Myrer. Mike Hart. Finally, a name I can understand and pronounce. Firestorm. Pee Wee. Oh my god. Picton, I think. Max Lane Mirror and Yang Harrison. There you go. Those were all the other parts. These were the rest of the participants that were in this battle royal, alongside with Carl Lendug and Zach Patterson. So there you go. Now let's get back to the main event. Order of elimination. Steve Macklin by Moose with the lights out spear in 10 minutes and 45 seconds that he was in it. Moose got eliminated by Joe Hendry in 21 minutes and 40 seconds with a standing ovation. Joe Hendry gets eliminated by Josh Alexander with a C4 spike in 22 minutes and 45 seconds, but not before Josh Alexander gave him a low blow, which made him a heel because of that. So it was a heel turn for Josh Alexander. Then Josh Alexander got eliminated by Nick Nemeth after a super kick in 28 minutes and 50 seconds that Josh Alexander was in. And it was between Frankie Kazarian and Nick Nemeth. Back and forth they had. And then the Danger Zone by Nick Nemeth to Frankie Kazarian. And then the match in 38 minutes and 55 seconds with Nick Nemeth last man standing as new TNA World Champion. And there you go. I got time limit there. But there you go, folks. Let's see it for there. And there you go. That was. And I remember there was a segment here. Again, it's not about the segment me talking about this because I want to speak to this. It's about me talking about the matches, and that's all there is to it. But there you go, folks. As far as the show goes, I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Very good show. Slammiversary is always it's been one of my favorite shows. Sometimes it was it'll be a hit. Sometimes it'll be a scam. Which sometimes I do call it Slammiversary because of some things, I'm pretty sure you remember those reviews. I'll talk about what comes to the Asylum show. There you go, folks. That being said, thank you for watching. For It's Not Your Born Thriller, I say peace on the street, all you be well. Stay safe. Take care of yourself and else in the world. Tune in for the next TNA Wrestling review when it comes to emergence. So that being said, folks, I'll see you there. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless, and take care.